What is the cost of living in Fort Myers, Florida look like in 2024? That's one of the most common questions future Fort Myers residents ask me all the time. That's what we're going to be exploring today, because you might be considering moving to Fort Myers or simply want to learn more about this gorgeous town for the future. Please make sure to watch until the end of the video. The last one will blow up your mind, and that's the only way to get the complete cost of living breakdown of Fort Myers, Florida. Hi, I'm Manny, your pool home realtor. Welcome to my channel where you find real estate information no one else is sharing with you. So let's start with the cost of living in Fort Myers. We're gonna be start talking about each cost category. Then I'll give you a quick summary with my views on how much ultimately costs to live here and what kind of quality life you can expect based on your budget. So hey, here we go. All right, number one, let's talk about housing in Fort Myers, which is a significant factor for many. As of December 2023, the average price for a single family home with around 1,900 square feet is $453,000. Keep in mind that price may vary based on age, size, condition, amenities, and location of the property. Fort Myers offers a wide variety of housing options, for fixer-uppers to luxurious estate homes. Homes are starting right now at $110,000 and they go all the way to $18 million. If you're considering financing a $453,000 home with a 5% down and a 6.6 interest rate for 30 years, $3,000 in insurance, and annual property taxes of $5,800, along with an average HOA fee of $350, your estimated monthly mortgage payment would be around $4,072. Property taxes in the city are calculated using millage, with a rate of 16.88 mil for properties within Fort Myers city limits and 13.59 mil for those outside of the city limits. These rates are significantly lower than what you find in the neighborhood city of Cape Coral, making Fort Myers an attractive destination for potential homeowners. For example, in Fort Myers, property taxes are, or the way that we look at it, is 1.35% for the assets value, while in Cape Coral they are 1.57% for the same $400,000 house. The difference is almost $1,000, making Fort Myers a desirable option for those looking to save on property taxes. Now, when it comes to sales taxes, Fort Myers levy a rate of 6.5%, 6 for Florida and 0.5 for Lee County, which is 0.5 more than Naples sales taxes. This tax applies for more retail purchases, and important to consider that budgeting for everyday expenses. Now, there's some great news for the residents in Fort Myers. There's no state income tax in Florida. This means that you won't have to worry about paying state income tax on your earnings, leaving you with more financial flexibility. All right, let's discuss utility, an essential aspect of your budget when living in Fort Myers, Florida. An average monthly electricity cost can range from $250 all the way to $300, with factors like age, size of your home, how cold you want your house to be, influence the bill. Water expense typically falls within a range of 125 to 125 to 200 per month, depending on the number of people in your household. These estimates are based on survey I conducted with friends and past clients. Adding all these numbers together essentially would give you an idea of what shelter look like and how good of a budget you gotta do to pay your housing. By the way, if you're finding value in this video, could you do me a huge favor and share it with somebody who you know that might benefit from it? And you can call me anytime if you want me to help you find your dream home over here in Fort Myers, Florida. Thanks, and now let's get back to the video. If you're not ready to buy a home in Fort Myers and prefer to start with a rental, which I suggest so you could learn more about the area, here's what you can expect on average. Single family home typically costs around $3,100 per month, while condos and townhomes come in around $2,100 per month. However, keep in mind that single family rentals are starting now from $1,400 to $8,500 a month, and condos and townhomes are starting at $1,200 to $5,500 per month, in some of them not including utilities. Now, let's consider your personal needs, starting with groceries. Grocery expense varies depending on your family size and food preference. On average, for my wife and me, our typically monthly grocery bill is around $600, assuming we don't do that a fair amount of grilling. Fort Myers offers a variety of grocery stores to choose from based on your preference. Now let's talk about transportation, specifically how to get to those grocery stores. Currently, gas prices in Fort Myers are averaging around $2.89 at club stores and $3.10 at regular gas station, up to $3.20 in some areas, as of February 3rd of 2024. Over the past year, prices have fluctuated, reaching as high as $3.75, $3.50 range. So keep that in mind. All right, guys. So another huge cost that you might not think about is healthcare. Hopefully, you won't have any emergencies. But if you like to, at least you want to find a primary care physician for annual checkup and give you any prescriptions. I have some friends and clients that move here from other places, and they say that they find this area to be more affordable than the city or state that they move from. This is another one that we got to do a little bit more research on it and see how it compares to other parts of the country. If you move into the city and you want to explore the local dining scenes, which is awesome, I love it. This is one of the reasons that I love Fort Myers. Most date night restaurants in the area have an average price range ranging from $20 to well over $100 per person. This is going to be depending on the preference for a memorable dining experience. This is the last one, and this is the one that you always got to look into. It is your other daily life expense to take in consideration. This might break or balance your budget. Such things like gym memberships, theater tickets if you like to go to the movies, clothing, your snacks, your coffee, your pastries, all those extra stuff, and other entertainment that you like to do too. So just keep that in mind. This is the stuff that would add up more to all your regular life budgeting. Now, a huge reminder, the cost of living in Fort Myers, Florida will vary considerably for you based on your specific family and life situation. However, I can safely say that the overall cost of living in Fort Myers is medium high if you're planning to buy a house. If you rent, it might be somewhat affordable, depending on the lifestyle and your salary. The average salary in Fort Myers, Florida is $61,000 based on salaryexpert.com. If you like what you're hearing and hoping to make Fort Myers, Florida your home, I'd love to help you. Also, don't forget the list of homes in Fort Myers I made for you down in the description below. Don't forget to see this video. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.